Test, test, test. Okay. Make sure we have everything. Test, 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 test. All right, so find your comfortable spot. You can sit down or sit in a chair. Just make sure your spine is straight. And we're going to begin with breathing. So, try and relax your shoulders and slowly inhale, filling your lungs completely with air, and then slowly exhale through your nose, through your mouth. So we're going to inhale through our nose and slowly exhale through our mouth. As you inhale, try and fill your lungs completely with air. And on the exhale, slowly exhale, squeezing out all of the air. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer as you sit up straight and your head reaches for the ceiling. And with each exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your body where you're sitting. Now, on the next inhale, we're going to go ahead and inhale and raise our arms and hands above our head, inhaling through your nose. If you can, bring your hands together above your head. When you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand as you lift your chest on the inhale. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. When you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine as you slowly exhale, lowering your arms and hands down. synchronizing your movement with your breath. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side and then exhale, lowering your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn back to the center, and when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side. Breathing through your nose, inhaling up, exhaling down, alternating sides. Synchronizing your movement with your breath, slowly inhaling and exhaling. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your arms to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose, relaxing your shoulders and elbows. Now we're going to move our arms out parallel to the floor with the palms of our hands facing down. And we're going to make a small circle in one direction, slowly rotating. Breathing as you need to through your nose. And then move in the opposite direction, slowly rotating. And then stop. Bend your arms into cactus position with the palms of your hands facing forward. And then move your arms in front of your face so that your forearms are touching, keeping your elbows lifted, palms together. From here, we're going to interlace our fingers and then make a circle with your knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating around, keeping your elbows lifted, keeping your forearms together, breathing as you need to through your nose. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making. Keep your elbows lifted, and now move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and take our right hand behind us to our right side for support. And then we're going to take our left arm to the left side of our body with the palm of our hand facing down to the floor. So our arm is parallel to our shoulders. And then from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, sitting up straight. And then exhale, reaching for the right side. When you're ready to inhale, come back up to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your left arm and hand back down. So breathing through your nose, follow your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and straighten your arm, reaching to the right side. Using your right arm as an anchor to help guide your body as you lean to the right side. You can move your arm more to the right side if it helps, or behind you if you prefer. One more time, reaching for the right side. And then lower your arm down. And we're going to switch to the left. So take your left hand behind you to the left side and move your right arm parallel to the floor with the palm of your hand facing down. So breathing through your nose, inhale, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, lifting your chest. And when you're ready to exhale, take your right arm over your head, reaching to the left side of the room. When you're ready to inhale, come back to the center, reaching up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your right arm down. So follow your breath, inhaling, reaching up. When you're ready to exhale, reaching over your head to the left side. Again, inhaling up toward the center and exhaling down. Follow your breath. Using your left arm to help guide you. One more time, reaching for the left side. And then bring your arm down in front of you and relax, breathing through your nose. Now, move your arms out again, parallel to the floor, palms facing down. And we're going to go ahead and inhale and reach our arms as far back as we can, sitting up straight. Exhale, wrap your arms around your chest, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, relax your elbows and shoulders, and lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can. Exhale, place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades again with your hands and lower your chin to your chest. Breathing naturally through your nose, inhaling and exhaling as you need to. Lift your chin and inhale one more time. And then exhale, bring your hands down in front of you. And we're going to go ahead and get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So spread your knees apart, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers apart and place your hands under your shoulders. We're going to do cat-cow. So for stability, make sure your knees are wide enough so that they're under your hips. And spread your fingers apart. Make sure your index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. And we're going to move our head last. Keep that in mind. As we inhale, we're going to arch our lower spine and then lift our chin. When we're ready to exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, tighten our gluteal muscles as we arch our upper back toward the ceiling and lower our head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and then lift your head. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you tighten your gluteal muscles, arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Follow your breath, moving within your range of flexibility. On the exhale, tightening the gluteal muscles. One more time. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and pull your navel in toward your spine and inhale, lifting your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting your spine to the right side, and then exhale, bringing your right hand under your left and relaxing your right shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. When you're ready to exhale, come down, follow your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the ground and relax. If you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your left hand if you'd like, keeping your right shoulder and right ear on the ground. Relax your shoulders. Breathe through your nose. If your left arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and then lower your left hand down to the ground for support. And we're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips up one more time, and then exhale, bring them down to the ground, back into tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now we're going to go to the left side. So go ahead and inhale your left fingertips up toward the ceiling, reaching up, and then exhale, take your left arm under your right and relax your left shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, follow your breath, reach, lifting. When you're ready to exhale, come down and relax on the exhale. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear down on the ground and relax. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and then allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand, relaxing your shoulders, breathing through your nose. Now, if your right arm is behind you, reach your right fingertips back up toward the ceiling, then bring your right hand down to the ground for support. And then we're going to go ahead and inhale and lift our left fingertips one more time. And then exhale, bring them back down to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and spread our knees wide apart, bring our feet together and sit back in child's pose by lowering our hips to our heels. And then lowering our torso, our forearms, and our forehead down to the ground. Breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine, Make sure your knees are under your hips. Keeping your navel pulled in toward your spine, slowly walk your hands forward, lowering your torso and your forehead down to the ground. Keeping your fingers spread wide apart, hips in the air. Relax your neck, relax your head, breathing through your nose. Opening up your arms and shoulders. And then pull your navel in toward your spine as you slowly walk your hands back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then bring your body up and bring your hands into prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. Try to scoop your hips under your body. Torso vertical to the floor. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale as you make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. And then we're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back and bring our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring yourself up so your torso is vertical to the floor. Try and scoop your hips under you, keeping your right knee above your right ankle. You can keep your hands in prayer posture, or you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back into tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again if you'd like. Or if you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers are spread wide apart, your index fingers are facing forward, your shoulders are rotated so your biceps are facing forward, and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. If you're doing downward dog, we're going to get onto the balls of our toes and then push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air, keeping our knees slightly bent. We're going to alternate lifting the heels of our feet off the ground, walking the dog, stretching out the backs of our legs, gently moving up and down. And when you're ready, you can just pause, relax your neck and shoulders, keeping your fingers spread wide apart, pushing the floor away like you did in puppy pose. Breathing through your nose. And then bring your knees down to the floor, back to tabletop position. And then spread your knees wide apart. We're going to sit back in child's pose. Bring your feet together. Lower your hips to your heels as far as you can go. And then lower your forearms and your torso and forehead down to the ground. Breathing through your nose in child's pose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up. And we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat and spread our feet wide apart. So, sitting up straight, arms by your side. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, lower your arms. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to exhale, tilting forward, bringing our forearms down to the ground in front of us. Inhale, lifting your chest, keeping your spine and neck in alignment. And then exhale, coming down as far as you can. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Lifting your chest on the inhale and exhale, relaxing as far as you can, and then just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then pull your navel in as you come back up. Inhale, lift your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring them down by your side. Turn your torso to face your right leg. Place your hands as far forward as they will reach while sitting up straight. Then inhale and exhale, tilt your torso over your right leg and move your arms further down. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg. Go as far as you can and just breathe. Try and keep your neck and spine in alignment. Don't bend your head. Lift your chest on the inhale, and on the exhale, just go as far as you can and follow your breath. And then pull your navel in as you inhale, coming back up and turn toward your left leg. Place your hands as far forward as they will reach. Inhale, sitting up straight. Exhale, tilting your torso over your left leg, moving your arms and hands down as you relax over your leg. Try not to bend your head, but allow your torso to come down. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso, bringing your navel down, not your head, over your leg. And then inhale, coming back. And inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Now bring your legs in front of you. And we're going to scoot to the front of our mat. I'm going to turn around this way. Keeping our knees bent, move your arms parallel to the floor. And as we do this, if you prefer, you can always grab the back of your thighs. But we're going to start with our arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. From here, if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. And then bend your legs. Place your feet on the ground. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now reach your hands down toward your toes. Grab your toes with your fingers. And then walk the heels of your feet toward your hips as you tilt back. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, lift your feet off the ground. Breathe naturally as you need to. And then if you'd like, you can straighten out your legs. Find your balancing point. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down and grab your elbows or wrists again and relax. Now move your arms parallel to the floor again. Inhale, lifting your chest, and then exhale, bring your torso all the way down to the ground. I'll turn around this way again. With your arms stretched out parallel to your shoulders, palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet under our knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat, keeping your knees separated, shoulders on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center, and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale as you bring your knees back to the center. Adjust your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine so your back is on the ground. And lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And if you'd like to go further, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground. Left leg parallel to your left. Your right leg is parallel to your left arm. If your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees again. And then lift your hips off the ground and lower them to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. If you'd like to go further, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground. Left leg parallel to your right arm. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine and move your arms down next to your torso. Palms of your hands facing down. Walk your feet under your knees again. And now we're going to lift our left leg up toward the ceiling with our left foot toward the ceiling and make a circle in one direction with our left ankle. And then in the other direction. And then pause. Now, we're going to take our left ankle and cross it above our right knee, relaxing our left leg. So you can stay here if you'd like. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your right foot off the ground and then take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. With our fingers interlaced behind our right thigh, we're going to take our left elbow or forearm and relax it on the inside of our left thigh. So relax your legs, relax your feet. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your left forearm or elbow to push your left thigh away. Go as far as you can, gently, and then just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release, lower your right foot down. Take your hands from behind your right thigh and straighten your left leg. Reach your left foot toward the ceiling, and then lower your left foot, bending your left knee, keeping your left knee bent. Lift your right foot up toward the ceiling. And we're going to make a circle in one direction, slowly rotating. And then in the other direction. And then pause. Now take your right ankle and cross it above your left knee, relaxing your right leg and your right foot. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you'd like, you can lift your left foot off the ground, take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. And then take your right elbow or forearm and relax it on your inner right thigh. So both legs and feet should be relaxed. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you, and at the same time, using your right elbow or forearm, push your right thigh away. Go as far as you can, gently pulling and pushing. Go to your point and then just breathe. And then release, lower your left foot down to the ground, take your hands out from behind your left thigh, straighten out your right leg, reach your right foot toward the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and lift both of our feet up toward the ceiling, and then lift our hands up toward our feet, bend our knees, grab the outer edges of our feet, pull our feet down so that our knees go to the outside of our arms and elbows, kind of on the outside of our torso, into happy baby pose. And from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, relaxing our spine, giving ourselves a nice massage. If you'd like, you can rock up and down as well. Releasing any tension you may feel on your spine and shoulders. Breathing through your nose. Moving around as much as you can within your range of motion. If you fall out, get back in. And then pause, reach your feet and hands up toward the ceiling, and then lower them down to the ground for our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So lie on your back. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So lying on your back with your legs straight, allow the heels of your feet to separate and your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso. with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Focus on your breathing. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees and your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing slowing down as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your hands, your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale through our mouth with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Good night. Good night.